Let's go to some stock picks. Cobus, Nedbank is your pick today. We're still got a price to book of around 1x, if I remember last time I checked.
Yes, incredibly cheap in its universe. And where some of the other SA Inc. stocks have been penalized for venturing into the rest of the subcontinent and overseas, Nedbank seems to be punished for withdrawing from the rest of the continent and being a purely SA-focused business. Jokes aside, the last set of results were a little bit disappointing. But I pick it not only as a value call in of itself. It's on a PE of 6 and a dividend yield of 9%.
Yeah.
That just absolutely screams value. It also comes back to that argument around the repricing of the bonds. The banks have been historically correlated to the yields on the bonds, and they are frankly, all of them are looking very, very reasonable at the moment. Nedbank just looks like the cheapest of the bunch, and overall we quite bullish on both the credit cycle and perhaps even upgrades in the expectation for South African growth in the wake of course this precious metal boom and the tax take we'll get from that. We expect the consumer to start showing a little bit more health, a little bit more appetite for spend, and we think that's going to be good for the banks in particular.
Yeah, and as has been said many times in this show, 9% dividend yield is better than you get in a Nedbank savings account.
Yes.
Shane, Pepkor, loved their results. That little fintech flash business is getting proper chunky, and your pick today is Pepkor.
Yeah, so Simon, what are you buying when you buy Pepkor? You're buying a business that's 6,000 stores, 2 in 3 of every baby clothing item in South Africa sold by them.
Wow.
1 in 2 of every kid's apparel is sold by them, and 7.5 out of 10 of every prepaid cellular handset is sold by them. So you are buying what I would characterize as a platform business. And you've got to say, well, when you buy a company and you're looking at the future, which is uncertain, how many ways can they win? And this company, they can win in apparel, they can win in cellular, they can win in financial services, they could win in furniture, they could win online, they could win with Avenida in Brazil. There's a lot of stuff that can go right. And Peter Erasmus is well incentivized personally to make sure that things do go right. So competent management, strong model, everyone's incentivized in the right way. I think it's a decent story. And they came out today and they said, earnings would be up, 18 to 28%. Yeah. I mean, there's some adjustments you must do, but still, the other apparel guys are not showing nearly the same growth as that.
Yeah, and my correction, it was an update, not a set of results, but they have been executing. That's the important point. That's all for our Stock Watch today. Thanks to our guests, Cobus Potgieter, Southern Cross Capital, going with Nedbank, Shane Watkins, or Weather Capital with Pepkor. Up next at the close. Stay watching.
Stockwatch is brought to you by Merchant West. Where others stop, we push further. Because we believe business as usual doesn't lead anywhere new. Go beyond with Merchant West. Finance, invest, insure.